In order to achieve something great, something that you work your whole life for, or for a couple months, or some sort of project goal, there needs to be some type of sacrifice. And this week, when I think about sacrifice, I think about all the time that I've put into training for the marathon in terms of time, the amount of runs and the durations of each run to put myself in a position to succeed. There's also effort. I need to make sure that I have enough effort in each run to set the PRs that I that I've made out for myself. And I learned this as soon as I started morning workouts. Morning workouts this gave me this thought process that in order to be stronger, in order to have more endurance, I'm going to have to put in the work. I'm going to do things that I don't normally want to do. And it took a lot of days, months, and years to really perfect the training regimen that I set out for myself. And there was never a straight path to where I want to be. There always came hurdles that I had to overcome, either by injuries or lack of motivation. And the thing that I always come back to is the word sacrifice, and how much of my time is really traded to become stronger, to become faster, to have more endurance. I think putting in the effort now will prolong my life for the future. And that's something that I did not learn early in my life. It took me about 20 years before I really started taking my health seriously. So now I'm playing this catch-up game, trying to balance, juggle all these other variables, and to come back to this subject matter that I have to sacrifice my time in order to achieve results speaks to volumes of the amount of sacrifice needed to do something, to work towards a goal. My benching this week was I felt very good on the bench. I did the 275 for one rep, and I was actually surprised that I could get one rep. So what I did is decided to go another set and see how many reps I could do, because the one rep 275 felt really good, and I really wanted to see maybe I can reach to to the 5 reps that I have been chasing ever since I started this journey. But unfortunately, only hit 2. But I'm still really proud of where I'm at, given that my running has been definitely a lot higher than when I did that 275 back. Oh man, I would say like number 10, episode 10 or something like that. I had to record my squats on the ending of the training block, the training week. I just didn't have time, and most of the times the racks were full, so I decided to do something else, either isolation leg exercises or some type of stretching to help me out. I felt very tight doing these squats on this day, and decided to jump up a lot slower than how I normally jump up. After the 135, I usually jump up by 50 pounds, and this time around, just a 20-pound increase really helps me stretch out my hamstring. On this day, the right hamstring was a little tight for my comfort, so I ended up having a top set here at 185, and after this set, I went back down and decided to ease off on going heavy. The last thing I would want to happen is that I pull a muscle. So cross my fingers that nothing bad happens while I'm running the marathon this coming Sunday, which will be in 62. So that will have to be in 2 weeks. My taper period going into the marathon has been going well. I've been dialing back the intensity of each run and just really focused on the amount of time that I'm running, so that I can just get my heart rate elevated, my body in that stride, in that form of jogging. And this week I only had the long run of 8 miles in preparation for the coming marathon. So here's my weekly run times and mileage, and next week will probably be somewhat the same, with the exception of the weekend run translating to the LA Marathon. That's it for this week, and I'll catch you in the next one.